Alright guys, so we're here to showcase the new tech Eis And Nuova Shenron. You might have, if you've seen my Gotenks and Piccolo video, I kind of was a little hard on that unit, I would say, but I feel like this unit's even worse, so I might even be harder on these guys, but it's just like, I just don't understand. Why do we have to make these units so mid, or just not even good? I mean, here, I'll just show y'all. Why does a unit that is only on 3 categories, and keep in mind, like, I would say Shadow Dragons is kind of viable, just because, you know, it has the best unit in the game, the GT Duo, and then it also has other stuff like the SS4s and all that, so, like, that's a good banner, like, that's a kind of a good team, but it's like, again, it's good because you're using like SS4s in the Saiyans, not because you're using the actual Shadow Dragons, so like they don't have room there. GT Bosses is just not good. Like, it's still led by one of the worst designed units ever, and he only leads for 150, so they don't even have a 170 or a 200% leader yet. Like, maybe in part 2, hopefully, like, I guess, Omega Shenron or something, like, is gonna be the new GT Bosses 200% leader. Well, I guess we'll see, like, but, and then lastly, like, joint forces, like, yes, that is a really good team, I would say, especially with all the LRs and stuff like that, but again, you're not going to be running these guys on that team, you're going to be running all the LRs, especially the new ones that just came out with these guys, so it's like, what is the point of making a unit that has no slots on any of their teams just mid? Like, make them broken, because again, you're not going to, there's not really room for these guys on any of their teams, and I just don't get it. So I guess let me go over what they do real quick. So they raise attack and defense for 1 turn, and they have a great chance of stunning. So great chance of stunning, that's great, but honestly, just give them stacking attack and defense. Like, why not? Like, who actually cares? And then for their passive, they change AGL and STR key sphere to tech. They get an attack and defense 134% at start of turn. They get another defense 134% when they pick up 3 or more key spheres. Then they get 134% more attack when they get 4 or more key spheres. They launch a guaranteed additional super when they pick up 7 or more tech key spheres. Not any key spheres, they have to be tech. And then they get super effective against all types if the enemy is stunned. That's it. These guys, like, the only type of support, quote-unquote, that these guys do is they change orbs. But I wouldn't even count that as support, because it's like they change orbs, but then they need those orbs themselves. Like, I don't think you're gonna bring this unit to change orbs for other people, because then if you don't give them their orbs, they're gonna get screwed. So I don't know, man, like, they could have just made this unit better. Like, it just, I don't get it. Like, I truly just don't understand the thought process at all here. Nothing makes sense in my opinion. It just, unit's not good. They have no teams, they have no other units to run with as of right now. Again, like, maybe in part 2, but I feel like even if part 2 is LR Omega and he's broken as all hell or something like that, that's not gonna make this unit good. Like, they're just not good. Like maybe you will run them as like a 7th unit on, like, let's say if Omega leads Shadow Dragon Saga 200% to all stats, like, because he's most likely gonna be a Carnival or like GT Bosses 200% to all stats. Like, yeah, they'll probably have a slot on the team because they'll probably link pretty good with him because, you know, they are Shadow Dragons. But it's just, them themselves I don't think are very good. So let's go ahead and jump in. Been rambling on quite a while now, so we're gonna jump in with a team like this. I was gonna jump in with a GT Bosses team, but it just, I could not find Super 17, and I figured, what's the point of even showcasing that, because it's just gonna be a 150% led team, so they're not even gonna be at like the best potential per se, because the best you can get these guys on right now is, as far as I know, I think you can only get them up to 170, unless they're not on the new characters banners, right? Or not banners, teams. Let me see real quick. If I'm wrong, I might just cut and we'll switch to the new LR's team if they are actually on 200. Well, no, actually, I'm stupid. Yeah, they're not, because I think I was so blinded by rage right there that I just completely forgot that, oh yeah, these units only have 3 categories. I don't know why I even had the idea that they could have more than that. But anyways, yeah, so best linking partner is funny enough, another unit that I kinda hate is the physical Nuova Shenron, the super type one, you know, the one that they decided to make super type out of all the other ones. Like, yeah, I understand it takes place after he turns good or whatever, but it's like, dude, all the other ones are extreme. Just keep him extreme. Who actually cares? Like, but the other thing is that, so that physical one, he supports, but he supports Shadow Dragon's super class allies, which, you might have guessed it, these guys are extreme. So they might link pretty well with him, but they're not getting his support. So it doesn't make sense. So let's see, on this rotation they get so remember, they get 134% defense when you get 3 key spheres, and then they're gonna raise attack and defense for the turn. Now we will be able to get them their 7 tech key spheres here. I think like a lot of times you will probably be able to get them the 7 tech key spheres since they change both STR and AGL to tech, so I don't think you're gonna struggle getting this unit's passive off completely fully. Like, you can probably do it every single turn with ease. Whatever links here, we have everything active. I think that's except for Gentleman and Cold Judgment. So we have a lot of links active here. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna struggle. Ooh, they're taking damage from this guy. 2.82. This is just awful. Like, it's just like, oh, they get a guaranteed additional. Wait, we're up to 3 million, guys. They're so good. Like why? Just like, why? I don't get it. I just seriously don't get why make a unit that is already beyond limited to just a few teams that they don't even have slots on so mid. Like, you could have given, like, honestly, you could have made this unit have all the stuff that Chilai does on top of what they already have right now, and I still think they're kind of like they'll be good on Shadow Dragons. Like, oh, well, like, would that really hurt the game so much that like Shadow Dragons and GT bosses is gonna have like kind of a busted unit that like helps it out? Like, unless they were scared to make this unit that good, because, you know, this part 2 Omega LR, if they make this unit too broken, like, they're gonna make him way too broken. But it's like, I'm gonna just say this now, I'm gonna be upset if like if part 2 is LR like Sin transforming into Omega, or just LR Omega, and if he's like also kind of mid, like, I'm just gonna be mad at the fact that this unit was mid in the first place, because like, that is one justification that I can see, is that like this upcoming Omega LR is gonna be really broken, and that they were scared that if they made this unit like a support unit or something, they would like, they don't have big bad bosses with Omega, but they still share enough links to where they could be ran together. So it's like, maybe they were scared that if they made this unit like an insane support, what's it called, they would have, or Omega would be not like scary per se, or like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. I really don't. So we actually did not get that lucky with the key spheres on this turn, so we're not gonna be able to get the guaranteed additional, because that one requires 7 tech key spheres. So, but we do have 7 out of 7 links out here. We're at 163k defense. They raise defense and then they get the 100. So like, what? Their defense max on this turn is like maybe 400k. Like, I think if they double super, I would say like 100% 400k, maybe 450k. But I don't know. And it's also just the fact that, like, this is not just, like, a monthly release. This is the 8th... These are the 8th anniversary banner units. Like, I think Dokkan just does not care about banner units. Like, it doesn't matter if it's the 8th anniversary or anything along those lines. Like, the banner units are just gonna suck. Like, or, like, I think it's just, like, whenever they decide to make them good, like, that's just, it's, you know... It's whenever they want to. It's not up to you. It's not up to anyone else. It's just whenever Dokkan wants to make these banner units broken, they will. Because, you know, something like Piccolo. Piccolo is nuts. He's amazing. I love him. Why is this unit not as good as Piccolo? Like, would it really have hurt to at least just give this unit guaranteed guard? Or, I don't know, like, at least, like, 50% chance to dodge, just, like, passive-wise? Like, I cannot seriously imagine that they sat there and they were like, alright, boom, 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 like, you know, couple orb change here, you know, just some stats here, and then, you know, yeah, they have, like, a little over 250 attack and defense, yeah, they'll be fine. Like, no, there's no way. Like, this, like, do I dare say this Sin Shenron that came out last year is better? Like, he just is, because at least Sin... He can put up better numbers, he can put up better defense, and he has guaranteed, or not guaranteed, he has built-in additionals and crit. And he links really good with, like, the Omega characters. So guess what? When, you know, LR Omega comes out, that Tech Sin Shenron is probably going to be, like, a 6 out of 7 unit. Like, they're just not going to share legendary power, but they're going to share big bad bosses, they're going to share Shadow Dragons, like, brutal beatdown, all that. So, like, that Tech Sin is gonna be a better option. That's just, like, and that's just how it is. So I just don't get it. Like, how do y'all make a banner unit that's worse than the banner unit that came out last year? You also gotta keep in mind, Tech Sin is a guaranteed Rainbow Orb Changer. So, hell yeah, he's gonna be pretty good with our... Still at 2.9, bro? Like, it's just... They're so bad. They're so bad. Oh, whoop-de-doo, guaranteed additional, 3 mil. Like, I think even if you have these guys rainbow, they're not good. They're just not. Yeah, like, the way Tech Sin is built, the amount of attack and defense he gets, first of all, is way more than these guys, because he gets a bunch of attack and defense, basically, like, for every orb you pick up, right? And it's all on attack. So, when you add it all up, he gets a lot more attack and defense than they would. And then, he also just guaranteed Rainbow Orb changes, and like I said, he's gonna have a perfect linking set with the possible brand new Omega LR, so I don't know, man. I wish these units were good, because, like, I would like this team, like either this team or, like, GT bosses, like those type of teams, like, to get buffs, because, like, they need it. I don't know, like, it's not like these teams are quote unquote like destroying the game at all, so it's like, would it really hurt for them to get at least some buffs? I guess our only hope now is whatever the Part 2 LR might be, you know, whatever Tech Sin or Sin, like, but it's like, it's kind of annoying that the Shadow Dragon team is basically just gonna turn into you running, you know, two either Sin to Omega LRs or 2 Omega LRs, and then you're gonna run the Tech Sin, and then you're gonna run the physical EZA Sin, or not, well, yeah, you can also run that physical EZA Sin, because he's also pretty good. And then you're gonna run the physical EZA Omega, and then you're gonna run this Shadow Dragon, or like this Sin Shadow Dragon team, like Shadow Legion, whatever. Because these guys could also get an EZA Celebration, we'll see. But yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I guess let's just get this animation, since we probably haven't seen this animation in like 5 years, but I'll probably go jump into a red zone for like the 2 seconds that we can survive in there, and then we'll end the video after that. So let's go ahead and watch this animation. God damn it. I hate... it's just... I usually turn those off after I'm done recording, so that when I go link level and stuff like that, they don't just delay me while link leveling, and then at the same time my brain's like, oh yeah, you just recorded a video, so you shouldn't have them off. But like, no, I turn them off, like, I guess almost immediately. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, let's watch this animation now.
我々ジャーク竜をまとめて相手にしようとは命知らずもいいところだ。もうお遊びは終わりだ。
The voice acting on that one, like, it doesn't necessarily sound bad, I would say. It just sounds weird, you know? Like, it sounds like they recorded it in, like, I don't know, like, in a weird room or with, like, weird equipment, you know? It just... Or, like, I guess it just kind of sounds old, which makes sense, because, like, I highly doubt they were able to get the voice actor for Omega to re-record lines, so they probably had to pull that from some, like, old game. Oh, hey, they're at least above 3 million on their first attack, which means on this second attack, they might be at, like, 3.5. That's a new record for the video. Woo! Almost 3.4. They're so good. What do you guys think? You think this is an 8th anniversary banner unit? Because I sure do. You know, it's totally not like this God Vegeta from the Legendary Vegeta event can one-shot them. Whatever, man. Let's just go into Red Zone and get destroyed. Like, I hate this unit so much. I'm almost tempted just to bring them against Omega and just have them die, because like I cannot. Alright guys, so we're gonna be jumping into Android 13. We're gonna be jumping in with a team like this, just so that way I can at least have some fun using these guys as well, because I'm just gonna be pissed off at how bad this Shadow Dragon team is gonna be throughout this run. So I mean, we could very well still just outright get destroyed, so we'll see how it goes. I might honestly just have them floating on this team, just because I'd rather not deal with them. So let's see, what's our rotation looking like? So I'll probably have one of the Omegas with Texan on one rotation, then we'll have the LR, the whatever thing, the LR GT duo together on the other rotation. So let's go ahead and do, I guess who should we kill? Because we could probably kill one of them this turn. I guess we'll kill the STR guy. Might as well do that, and we'll go ahead and save those tech orbs for them next rotation. Now, I did not use an item here, so I don't know if we will die. I think like the only person that could die here is, I guess, Omega, if he gets supered by Android. Is it 14 or is it 15? Uh-oh. Did we just die here? No. Okay. We did get debuff though. That kind of does suck. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, so probably float them off this next turn just so I can get them with the Shadow Dragons. Because I want to keep the SS4 duo or the GT duo in the next rotation. I don't want to float them off. Where I get some stacks up with them and stuff, because they're probably, even though this is against an AGL boss, they probably will still carry. So, we shall see how this turns out. Let me know what you guys think of this unit. This should do nothing, right? Yeah, it's not that much, but still lost a lot of health on that turn. Let me know what you guys think of this unit. Well, actually, I mean, I would like them, I guess, to super. But I'll just keep these guys on rotation. I don't wanna bother. Do that and do that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this this unit and like the design. I guess if you think they're okay, if you think I'm being too harsh. I just don't understand, like, because again, the whole argument for Chilai being so broken is like, oh hey, she doesn't have any teams. And yeah, that's 100% fair. Like, yeah, she doesn't have any teams. Completely fair, I would say, to make her completely busted, because, you know, you're not going to be able to really use her that much. But it's like the same concept is for these guys, but I would say it's even worse than Chilai. Because, like, Chilai at least has a team like Space Traveling Warriors, which is, like, you know, it's not a bad team. Like, it's not Shadow Dragons, it's not GT bosses. Like, it's nowhere near those type of teams. But she still has a team like that to be, you know, used on. So why does she have all those things, and then we got this guy who's on worse teams, on teams that need way more help, and, you know, Chilai is able to be used on that team, but not. And then she also has, like, Peppy Gals is also not like a super competitive team, but I would still say it's better than GT bosses, and then not Shadow Dragons maybe, but I would say it's better. And then, like, Bond of Friendship is also just a better team than GT bosses, I would say. Like, so, like, I don't get it. Like, it does not make sense to me, my friend. We'll put him in slot 1. I'm not scared about that super attack at the end there. Or not at the end, in slot 1 against them. Fairly certain, even if he does super them, he's not gonna do damage. Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Am I about to eat my words against Android 13 of all bosses? Yes, we'll see. I mean, they don't have any of their damage reduction built up. I would like a triple super. Okay, we did get, so we should get we get triple, so we're gonna be at 40% damage reduction. They could quad super, but kind of unlikely, because it's not, they would have to get the hidden potential, which is only, like, I think I only have 5 on them right now. Okay, did we die from this? Let's see. No. That is a no. Yeah, they probably only took damage right there because, you know, A, they didn't super first. They get a lot of defense on super, and then they only had 10% of their damage reduction right there, so makes sense, I guess, on why they took damage, but it was just like a little surprising at first that they actually did take damage. Omega took 100k? Bro, come on. You cannot be doing stuff like that. Alright, got a bunch of orbs with them. Get you your orbs, and then give you your orbs for healing. Let's see, 57k before supering. Unfortunately, I think they are gonna kill him because, again, they're gonna double super, so you're not gonna be able to see. Like, I think they do take double digits from normals, but maybe if he was gonna super them, I would like to see that. But yeah, I brought them against not only like an easy boss, but it's also an AGL boss. Cause like these guys, I'm gonna just tell you right, like I don't have to waste your time or like waste anybody's time trying to show you how these guys perform against like any other boss. I'm gonna tell you right now, they get cooked against anybody else because that's just how they are. Like, I could kill this guy right here, right now. If I really wanted to, I could, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna Ghost Usher. I mean, crap, we might honestly still kill him if these guys go that crazy. I mean, like, at least, I guess, thankfully, my GT duo does not have dupes, so they probably won't kill just because of that fact alone. If my GT duo had dupes and they had crits, yeah, this guy would be dead this turn. And I could also transform into Vegeta to give the other two units the support, but we're gonna forgo it for now. Probably we'll put them in slot 3 just to see them tank hits afterwards. Hopefully 13 does not super until slot 3, but usually I feel like the habit with this guy is that he supers like immediately. Which, honestly, if he does, we might just be dead. We'll see. Because, I mean, like, Tech Sin might be able to kind of eat it, but we just don't have enough health. We'll see, we'll see. So, we got all links active this turn. Damn, that physical Omega did not get to build up. I'm giving Sin all these just to heal up. I know it's not gonna give them their passive. Well, hold on, maybe we could still do it? No, we didn't. We're 2 tech users, so. But we will get their extra defense, so I mean, that's something. Alright, let's see how this goes. 58k. We're dead regardless on this turn, actually. Now that I look at it, yeah, we're dead. This, even if this Omega, I think, like, Omega here would have to quad super to take double digits from normals. And yeah, we're dead. God damn it, dude. I just want to see them get supered. If I would have known he was going to super right there, I would have just put them in slot 1. Or not slot 1, slot 2. I guess I'll be back. I feel like I didn't get enough footage there of them actually, like, doing anything, so I'll be right back once we're, like, at a point where I can showcase them off a little bit better. Alright guys, well, this is kind of a funny turn. So as you can look at the field, we have a lot of rainbow orbs. You want to know why? It's because all those orbs were tech, and then Sin changed all of them to rainbow. So Sin just royally screwed these guys out of their, like, at least their guaranteed additional. Like, so it's kind of funny that, you know, the way these units are designed, something like that could happen. And it's like, it's nothing against Sin, I would say, because again, I'd rather have rainbow orbs than tech orbs, and, you know, Sin rainbow orb changes, but it's just the fact that these guys, like, I don't get why make the first half of their passive just normal key spheres, and then they're just like, oh yeah, for the last part, which is kind of one of the most important parts, which is a guaranteed double super, we're gonna make it tech. Like, y'all could have just kept the tech orb, y'all could have either just kept the tech orbs and made it seem like, oh, that's just there for them to heal up from it, or y'all could have just changed that to rainbow orb changing. Like, I would have rather them just be rainbow orb changers. And then, you know, when they pick up 7 key spheres, boom, they get guaranteed double supers. That's 7 key spheres. Like, why does it have to be, you know, why does it have to be like that? It's that simple. It really is just that simple. I feel like this video might end up getting, I feel like, some hate, because I've been just annoyed or like pissed off this entire video, and I promise, like, it's nothing. I'm okay. I just wanted these units to just be better. Like, that's just all I wanted. There's no reason for them to be this bad. Like, you can look at it from every angle you want to. There's no reason for them to be this bad. Zero reason. You know, in terms of teams, in terms of the, you know, the name of the character itself, in terms of partners, in terms of, you know, the help they can provide to their team. Like, you know, just everything you look at it, you're like, yeah, this unit should be busted as hell. Like, almost as busted as a Dokkan Fest unit, just so that these teams can have some help. And, like, I almost promise you that, like, if part 2 is an Omega LR, and even if he is kind of broken, people are gonna look back at this unit and be like, damn, I wish this unit kind of filled in this one thing that Omega needs. Like, let's just say Omega is gonna be, like, weak in terms of something. Like, maybe he needs support or something along those lines. You know, people are going to look back at this unit and be like, oh, these guys could have filled that spot, but they didn't. So, I don't know, man. I don't understand the thought process. Are we dead on this turn? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. And I'm not gonna lie, I also just thought we were gonna kill him this turn, but I guess not. I'll just go ahead and end the video there, man. I can't. This unit is just so bad. Like, again, they're only 55%, but I don't think even at Rainbow it really changes anything. Like, their attack stats are gonna jump up to like what, like 5-6 mil, and their defense might jump up to like 500k. Like, whoop-de-doo, they still don't have a slot on basically all their teams. Like, GT bosses, yeah, sure, they have a slot, but guess why? Because all the other units are just as bad, if not worse. So, whenever in the future, I mean, if it ever does happen, we get better GT bosses these guys are just gonna get pushed off because they don't have a contribution to the team. They're not supporting, they're not even the orbs they change, like I said, they want those orbs. It's not like you can even say like, oh, they're changing those orbs and then they can give it to other people. Like, no, the orbs that they're changing, it's for themselves and themselves only. So let me know what you guys think about this unit. I'm sorry for being so hateful this video. I don't know. I just don't like these units at all. I tried my best to make them look good or have some good feeling about them, but I just don't like them. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.